Welcome. Hello. Stop it. Welcome to my channel. How are you? Welcome to another late night with I'm doing something, let's say, different. Like probably done this before, in some kind of way. I just have many cards with me. I'm gonna see where I pick up and just sway and convey whatever messages that want to stop it come up at this time, and so I welcome all whom join when you do, as you do, when you come, as you are. Welcome. So I just want to open up some sinuses. Yeah. You're welcome. Welcome. So, all right. Welcome. So I'm looking at it. Haven't used these on here in a while. These are my tarot. It was Tarot of Sexual Magic. Right? Something is being decided. Something is being like moved. Six of Swords. Something is being these are like multi-dimensional realities of possibilities of potentials, right? And this is the one that's strongly wanting to play out into reality, right? So like saying like if right, like move on something needing to be expressed. Eight of Swords, but there's still something in the way from, and I keep seeing the masculine here. And then you see the devil back here, right, creeping. So there's still some kind of blockage, resistance, move not yet made, something not conveyed in regards to Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, in regards to a certain kind of union that the king must come forward, right? Patience, right? But there has been some kind of I hear sadness, delay, not happening, right? It's like fantasy, right? Meanwhile, it's like, do you not see who I be? Like, you gotta kiss her feet. So it's like a decision being made or needing to be made, a move needs to be made. An apology, some kind of action needs to be taken, if it's going to be taken, right? Or will it be like a missed opportunity? Once I let go, let go, let go. What do you mean let go? Oh, which brings me to before I even recorded, slug came up, and symbolism of slugs. The slug represents letting go and moving slow. The slug teaches us how to pace yourself using determination, strategy, strength, and persistence. It teaches us to see in times of darkness, when to act and when to withdraw. Slug teaches to smoothly move in your surroundings, right? And then slugs are also a symbol of balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine energy, right? Right, slugs are a symbol of balance between masculine and feminine energies. This is due to one anatomic characteristic. Slugs have both feminine and masculine organs. They are hermaphrodites. They bring into our attention the original androgynous being, the fullness of all there is, all there could be, everything that we have to recreate within. So spiritually, the slug symbolizes the initial stages of consciousness. This is often a symbol of for the person who just starts the stages of their own inner evolution, right? Wherever we are on our journey and stuff like that. So there's like, right, and I'm not speaking gender specifics, but I got cards here, so I'm doing my he, she thing. You take with it as it resonates for you or does not. This is entertainment for your entertainment. And use your own damn discernment in order to, pick apart what's entertainment or entertaining or resonance, you know? Um, right. Like, I always like to bring things back to the self, the evolution of self, because as we then exude on out, so whatever you desire in that state of alchemy and alignment, like, should be rocking for you. So we're going with love here, right? We're not gonna be prideful here. Right? So, but like I feel like there's a lot of head action here. Not that kind of head, not yet. Oh, right, no, right. No, I feel like, right, so like a divine masculine energy. Now, this can be a female, this can be a male, it doesn't matter gender specific. What it is the energy, okay, right? Just like these slugs, androgynous. So the slugs have masculine and feminine parts, pieces that make up its whole. Like idealistically, multidimensionally, like in that kind of consciousness evolution, we do too, you know. And so it's the infusion and the harmony created within our own selves, that act in harmony for us, right? The choices we make, the decisions we make, the actions we take, and it's not so like what I feel here is like there's an action that needs to be taken or should be taken or whatever the case may be, and it's still in the magician stages. Maybe now moving to the magician stages, like of realizing I have everything that I need to have everything that I want. And that can be scary for a divine masculine energy, like operating from an unknown factor of vulnerability, which it's not used to being in that kind of sync, like, you know, and it could be getting to that point, right, of like, right, being like the fool. I'm sorry for the lighting, but whatever. The fool's journey, right, in terms of, all right, I'm gonna do something about it. What, really? Are you? Right? Like frustration. So like there's massive frustration with a masculine part or energy, right? It's not gender specific, right? Or it could be, you could be, like, this is what I mean by not gender specific. So you could be a female and there's something that you have to do and you haven't done it yet, and so you're frustrated, right? That's the yin is and the yang are not in harmony from within, and you're not acting in harmony with the alchemy of truth that you know you must do and you haven't done it yet. Like, so it can be applied in those kind of dynamics as well, you know. So it's like a frustration of like, you just, like, you know, like sometimes when you can't overcome a shyness or an anxiety and you're like, oh, because you like get flustered up, or you don't say something, or you just that like palms sweaty, feet sweaty, like oh my gosh, you know, adrenaline that requires you to take action. So it's like the tandem airplane jump that I did, right? The skydiving. Would I have jumped off the plane had I not had a person with me? Right? Or the cliff jumps, right? The cliff jump requires you to leap off the cliff and jump into the air and into the water, right? Um, so it's that action, like, it's just do it, right? And there's like a frustration. Look at, I saw the moon in this pic back here. Right, and it can be like, right, look back here again with that double bouncer, right? And it's just like, yeah, something keeping hidden, like about how one feels and like yet to express, or just like being weird about that, about it. Like the conversation only needs to take place in regards to what one must harmonize and do, like this Empress kind of energy, like fertile too, and on your, in your power, you know, and it's just solid in that kind of effect, right? Um, look, there's judgments here. You can't see it anymore. Judgments here. The wheel's turning, and someone is like slightly slithering, like the slug moving slow, or like the turtle moving slow, or earth turtle. Like the sea turtle, they be fast. Right? The wheel. This is Five of Pentacles here, right? But this is just like the town, they're making out. And there's music, and then that a violin. No, sir. The wheel's turning in regards to feelings, in regards to something that one feels passionate or love about, whether this be a person or thing, that something someone must do, right? So tarot. So somebody has feelings Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight too, right? So like that slug, that turtle, right? Somebody came slowly, right? Maybe this was a courtship, maybe it was a friendship, maybe it's a bachelor and a bachelorette, you know, in true love, and the King of Talents. Always look at this like he like strokes her, and it's just so like she's his pet. Like feeling that kind of way, like adoration in a silent kind of way, this king, but this knight has to arrive and allow for the feelings to come out of hiding while one works on their fears. And it's a challenge. It's 5-5, right? It's a challenge. It's not easy for whoever this is, right? To just be vulnerable, just to like, and they might even like, because I'm looking at this like, not that anybody's doing anything, but this person's watching these two people like frolic around, make love, like, you know, have sex, like watching and outside in nature. Who doesn't like a good outdoorsy entertainment? Right? And there's a mirror here, but the way that I'm receiving it for this right here is like in the mind. Like I'm looking at like a in the mind. One's either trying to imagine who they love with someone else, like, or knowing that, you know, premonition, like this is gonna be like this, like, or imagining it and feeling some type of way, and you have to come out of hiding before it goes that way, you know. Like watching, and that could be because the way that I even heard it right now is like because others watch them, and maybe they have an image to uphold, and so they choose to hide how they feel. But they have this challenge, this obstacle, 2-5, like to get into their truth. Because we got the Ace of Swords. And look at this, this Ace of Swords. She tied him to a bag. He let her. Hey! He kept kissing. Hey! Hey! Be nice to your sister. Andromeda Shiva. Hey! Hey! All my girl cats are alpha. The Shiva is the beta. I have the 3. She's much. Um, so yeah, so somebody got something to say. They wanna penetrate you every kind of way. They think you're so perfect to you. And they wanna know you want to feel these kind of things. But they might be shy, they might be reserved, they may never share it, you never know, right? Depending on who and what this is, what's gonna happen. They might have to take a hit, like loosen up a little bit. My human spirit's like, here, have a drink, like loosen up, go, 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 speak, like, you know what I mean? Like, do whatever it is, like this judgment's here, right? So, like, even spirit's like, okay, okay, okay. How long are you gonna stay stuck to these cycles of patterns that don't serve your truth or your feelings or your authentic self, you know? Being a slave to like maybe even one's ways. No, I want to be available to anybody that I want to be available to if the time were to come up. I don't want to be tied to anything, right? I want to be free. You can look at it like a curse of some kind, because maybe conditioning has taught them that in their lives, like based off of what they see. Like, so one's conditioning mindset could be that even when people are married, like they cheat, or you know, and so I don't want those kind of things. Like, you know, that could be not their trauma, but their sight that creates their perception that might take a bite out of love. You know what I'm saying? Or like a certain kind of image that they have to uphold that doesn't fit into that image, or it's there's a huge difference between the two of you, right? Like, look at even with the right with the cycling ending, you got the emperor up in here, and all he can do is think about and daydream about his empress over here and how he feels. So it's like, right, every day this just intensifies. I can't get you out of my mind. I want to express how I feel. Look at Nine of Chalices. I want to express how I feel. Can you listen to me for real? Listen, I have something to tell you. Will you let me or allow me to speak? And don't interrupt me, because this is not easy for me. I have so much to say, and you know, I feel vulnerable in this kind of way, and it's not easy for me to express, you know, but I gotta get this off my chest, right? Um, right, and you have to decide. You know, see, so 6 and 10 are 15, and there's this other female here. Mm. Mm. Okay, just take the numbers reverse and two. Alright, so, and there might be some thoughts for you, right? Because these numbers, number, right? So this is the Nine of Chalices. I have this to say, right? So let's say this is people, this is a couple, this is a man and a woman, or whatever, you know? And finally, I'm here to confess, even though this is long building, right? And now this female here who's listening and receiving and open to it still has this memory, because the number went down 9, 6, right? And 3 of some other stuff that went down with this dude with other people. And yet they too have their own passions that they have shared. And so now it's like the slug, let go, right? Because how do you feel when you're either one's here? And I think of this one, like a cornucopia, and he's over here feeding her fruit. She's here squirting out something from her boobs. And there's like all this, you know, fruit around, and a bunch, like a 10 of Pentacles right next to that one. I just look down. Like, this person wants to pamper, make it up to you, take care of you, feed you, make love to you, like Nine of Pentacles, fantasizes, wants, desires, like your curly hair, like her, like I want a lock of your hair to carry with me everywhere we go as we dance. We are free, right? Free to make like the King of Wands. He's like hugging her, like under his cloak. Like I want to protect you. I love you. I adore you. Like and then the King of Swords. So it's like he showed up as the Emperor. So he's just like the Empress, every queen, right? The Emperor is every king. So in every element, in every suit, there's you. Like a soft spot for you. But look at this person in the background too. So that could be knock knock, conditioning, knock knock, family, knock knock, exes, knock knock, just jealous people. Like could be a whole bunch of stuff, right? Now it's like time to have fun together. Yeah, it's like to complete something. See that Eight of Wands again, right? Nine of Chalices. So yeah, like go back to here, the Hermit. Something still being suppressed. But that's about to change because this Ace of Chalice keeps coming up. We have Six of Pentacles, and look, somebody arrives. Looks like he's coming in. She's on the couch over there, intoxicated. There's apples there and all this kind of stuff, and like bursting through the doors, like I'm here, Empress. Like I'm not here, Empress. And then the Queen. The Empress is every queen, the Queen of Chalices, right? So we're gonna match too, couple too, because we have the King of Chalices too. All the kings are showing up, the Empress showing up, the Empress is showing up, right? Take them by the bosom. Yes, I receive you. Nine of Wands. Yes, I feel you're genuine. And this moon, I keep seeing the freaking moon, so next full moon, expect some deepening revelation, something coming out, something being made known, clear about feelings, passions, career, but lovers, the Hierophant, right? Someone coming with an offer that you must consider. But which queen will come out? Because the Queen of Swords is here too. The wheel is turning. Ace of Swords, she's tying him up. Hopefully that's fine. But anyways, there you go.